All right, not a clear stadium bag, but a tool belt and a consignment shop, and how they go together. Marty Bass, of course, piecing this all together on a Tuesday morning. Good morning, Marty.
Steve, thanks so much. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're well. We're in Falls, Vic Persico. Your father, Vic Persico Sr., is off camera. Your mother just texted your father and said for you to relax on TV.
I'll try my best, Marty.
Okay, I mean, just a little bit of honesty in broadcasting. Once a mom, always a mom. A consignment shop, anytime you think of it, what do you think of? Dresses?
Dresses, jewelry, sometimes furniture.
Exactly correct. But this is for tools.
Yep.
What was your genesis moment?
Well, my in-laws are really into antiques, so they would drag me around to a lot of consignment shops.
Okay.
And I would always be bored, and I would get excited if I would find one that had a corner that had a couple guy things or tools or things like that stuffed over in a corner. And I thought it'd be really cool to have a shop that had all the stuff that we would look for.
That had guy things.
Yeah. All the stuff you'd find in your...
That was very poetic when you said that, by the way. I just want to point that out. Hey, your mother's going to like that. You just smiled and laughed. Okay, Mom, shout out. You go ahead.
Basically, we have all the things that you would find in your garage or your shed or your workshop, tools, machinery, equipment.
I mean, you've even got things as small as hammers, screwdrivers, drill bits. It all has worth. Why rebuy it?
Yeah, and especially with the hand tools, the older American tools are so much better, and they're kind of coveted.
Why is that?
They're made better.
Okay.
They always say they're not made like they used to, and the hand tools really are. And the old Craftsman, Snap-on tools, things like that, they last forever.
And you have a database because you were a shop teacher. What's it now called? It's not called shop. What's it called?
It's called technology education now.
Technology education, look, it's a beautiful thing. Mike Rowe, a great friend of Baltimore and WJZ, is all about technology education, trade education. That's where all the jobs are. Mm-hmm. But what a way to take your passion. I mean, you would have had this in your shop class.
We did, yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use them very much in class anymore. And
what is that called?
That's called a joiner. That's basically for putting a straight edge on the side of wood so that you can glue two pieces together if you're making a tabletop or something.
Okay, I got it. And you told me it's the big stuff that sells the quickest.
Oh, yeah. Woodworking machines are probably one of our hottest items, but the joiners and planers, they come in, and that same day they've sold.
Unbelievable. Ladies, if you're tired of your husband's toolkit sitting around and tripping over it, this is where you bring it. The Toolbox Consignment Shop on Harford Road here in Fallston. Mom, K2 and I think he did a darn good job.
Great job.
Back to TV Hill. All right, welcome back to WJZ.com. Vic Persico Sr. and Jr., the Tool Belt Consignment Shop. Now, you've got to smile, too. You've got to be relaxed. Otherwise, your wife is going to put you on blast, just like she did your son. You taught shop, as I'm calling it, technology education.
Yes, I did.
Last 12 years of career at Delaney.
Yes.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Lansdowne, Delaney, where else?
Old Court and Cockeysville Middle School.
So your son followed suit. What was the school? What was your last school?
My last school was Perry Hall High School. Before that, I was at Lansdowne High School, and I was also the JV baseball coach there.
Got it. You were just telling me, I said, how many ladies come in here? And you said a lot.
Yeah, we actually get quite a few ladies coming here to shop, and they like that it's smaller, and they get the personal help if they have questions on how to use things or recommendations on what to use for a project. Don't get lost like they do in the big stores where you don't get a lot of help and it's hard to find things.
Got it. And I was asking you guys, you said a significant amount of young women are interested in shopping high school.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
It's absolutely fascinating. Look, you got to know how to fix things.
Exactly.
We're a single society now. It's not like you get married at 20 and you've got a bold, proud, manly man who's hanging your pictures. You got to know how to do it. Oh, by the way, the answer to the question, lawnmowers you can't keep in stock this time of the year?
Yeah, you can never stop the grass from growing. So
quote that. You can never stop the grass from growing.
People have their mowers break down or they move to the area and they got to cut the grass. So they need an instant solution to the problem.
Got it.
We'll have a mower come in, we'll put it out front, and it's gone immediately.
Incredible. Tool Belt Consignments. I want to thank you guys for hosting us. We drove by, we saw this, and went, wow, a consignment shop that's not for clothes or vintage wear. Tools. Hey, listen, I need to make a little personal announcement here. I want to show you something that's been a part of my life for the past month. K2 can attest to this. This is a cane. I had my left hip replaced 11 years ago, at which point this cane was made for me. What do you think that cost health insurance? But anyhow, tomorrow my right hip is getting replaced. Arthritis runs in my family. My father was crippled with it. I have the gene. Unfortunately, it's time to do this right hip. Tomorrow I'll be in surgery at 5:30 in the morning, and I will see you folks again, all well, brand new and good, in 6 weeks. Okay? So thank you guys for hosting us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Marty. Enjoyed it.
It's been our pleasure. K2, hold down the fort, my brother.
I got it.
I'll see you on September the 11th, and you too. Back to TV Hill.
Marty, we certainly wish you well, but we just learned that the 2 shop teachers there are going to be doing your surgery.
Oh, they believe it or not, real quick, believe it or not, when I had my left hip replaced, they shortened my leg by 1 inch, and I said, how did you do that? They said, with a Black & Decker router. My hand to God on that one. That's the truth. And so we sterilize it, we use it. It is what it is.
Well, you heal well, Marty, and
I'll
we will
see you
see you
guys.
soon.